KILR KILR game.
Hello there, gamers, Trekkies, Trekkers, and sci-fi fanatics. I am the KILR Gamer. Welcome back to the Star Trek universe, specifically Star Trek Online. Here's our ship, our hybrid Federation Klingon ship, as a result of an alliance between the two. So, pretty cool. Now, the story that we're in has to do with the Klingon Wars. So, we're actually taking a ship from the future and using it in old missions. But, yeah, well, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So, there is the summer event that's going on right now over on Risa. But, unfortunately, we're not... Oh, we can join it. Well, that's interesting. Because before it wasn't going to let me join. Surprise! This was grayed out before. And now it's not. Well, good. Well, I guess we can go ahead and go to Risa. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Nope, see? It's not letting me. Beam to Classic Beach. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're not allowed to go to the new, apparently. Well, okay, so we're not allowed to go on vacation. We're going to have to wait until cooldown for that. Alright, so the Admiral has said, no soup for you. No soup for you. It appears the hunt for Ja'ulas may come to an end soon. Our latest intel indicates she's... Okay, so this is one of our existing missions that we haven't finished yet. But let's take a look and see what we have under available missions. Alright, so this is going to be the one of the first stories. Oh, are we supposed to go through these tutorials? We may have to go through those tutorials. I have no idea. There is nothing new. Oh, well. we must not be going in the right spot. Okay, let's head back. That is the ship that you can win or earn, which is bleh. Alright, we are here on Earth Space Dock. let's go ahead and go through these tutorials that we're supposed to go through. That could be part of the reason why it's not letting us, because if you click on info, it says captains have completed their tutorial and have a primary allegiance to participate in this event. Well, we have an allegiance. The allegiance is to the Federation. But as far as everything else, we have not done this yet. Okay. So, we're going to go talk to Ensign Brock. Vacation. About changing clothes. Congratulations on the promotion, Lieutenant. You should add those new pips to your uniform. Visit KILR to update your look. While you're there, you can update your outfit and additional ways if you'd like. Don't worry about the bill. I'll pick up this one. Be sure to see KILR before you leave Earth's space dock. There's also medical attention. I'd like you to learn more about injuries. If you choose to accept more difficult missions, you run the risk of being injured. You should understand what may happen. Please speak to the Chief Medical Officer. And then lastly, Skills Trainer. Commander Bolt would like to talk to you about skills, ranks, and grades. You should see him before you leave Earth Space Dock. Okay. So we're going to head over here. The tailor is over here. You're going to get a kick at what you see. So Garrick from DS9 has had a little bit of influence with certain other Cardassians. So we have a Cardassian tailor over here on Earth Space Dock. Welcome to my shop, Lieutenant. Admiral Quinn has responded. I provide some complimentary services to the Federation's newest rising star. Please feel free to look around and let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Thank you. Okay, so we can go in here and we can modify this and wait. And we should be able to add like the extra pip or lieutenant pip there. So these are all the stuff that you can buy from the store if you want. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff, and we're not going to be doing any of that. So we're going to pull up the uniform here of what we got. And there is something here for rank. So we're going to go ahead and change that to Lieutenant, a junior grade. We'll go ahead and save that. And pretty much purchase, which is cost us 0, doesn't cost us anything. Now our bridge officers, we can do the same thing with them as well. Give them a Counselor Troy's uniform if you want. Keep in mind, all this stuff costs money. So let's go to the uniform here and we'll change. Oh, she's still an ensign. Okay, we haven't, that's right, we haven't gotten any of them promoted or anything. So that's it. Go over here to save. Click this, click save outfit. It's saved and we can exit out. So that's done. Now we're going to go ahead and talk to Commander Bolt about skills. I'm seeing those floaty things all over the place. I think... Is that Commander Bolt right there? Well, let's talk Captain Sulu. I have nothing for you right now. Well, tell me about patrol missions. We have a lot of space to protect, and now that the Borg have reappeared, Starfleet has had to pull many ships off the front lines of the war. That's left holes in our defenses, and the Klingons and their allies have taken advantage of that to strike deep into the heart of Federation territory. Starfleet intelligence believe that the Klingons and their allies currently are targeting unaffiliated star systems in Federation space. Months or even years go by with no Starfleet contact from most of those systems, making them easy pickings for the Klingons and their allies. Frankly, it seems like a campaign of terror to me. I think Jim Pock wants people to believe that Starfleet can't protect them. You will help me prove that we can. You should visit as many different star systems as possible and determine their status. If there are people there who need our help, help them. If our enemies are trying to get a foothold in Federation space, drive them out. I know you'll do the right thing. Lieutenant, good luck. So yeah, the patrol missions, those are kind of like at different planets and stuff. Tell me about yourself. I'm assuming you recognize the name. The Sulus have a long history of service, Lieutenant. Both of my parents served at Starfleet Command. My grandmother, Demora, was captain of the USS Mandala and the USS Enterprise B. And then there's my great-grandfather. If you paid attention in your classes at the Academy, I'm sure that you've heard of Hikaru Sulu. He served on the USS Enterprise with James T. Kirk and then went on to be captain of the USS Excelsior. A family like mine, it's a lot to live up to. For a long time, I resisted applying to the Academy. I wanted to do anything besides being yet another Sulu in Starfleet. It took the Dominion War and the brain attack on Earth to show me where I needed to be. My father was injured, and I came back home to care for him. In the 6 months we had left, he taught me more about duty and honor than I could have learned in a lifetime of wandering. Since then, I've served on the Lexington, the Archer, as in Jonathan Archer, and the Poseidon. When Winters left Earth Space Dock, Admiral Quinn asked me to take this position again, and I couldn't refuse. Helping legions of young Starfleet officers is too important. Besides, I know that no matter where Starfleet takes me, I'm right where I belong. All right, well, we talked to him. So, where is Commander Bolt? That is a good question, because that's not him. Well, that is selected, I think. He's in the personnel section of Earth Space Dock. Maybe he's down here. Hello, Bolt. Are you in here somewhere? It's been a while since I did this. Here he is. Hey, he's the same race as I am. You have an inquiry about training and ranks, correct? Very well. Proceed with your inquiry. I want to know more about training my skills. Alright, so here's the skills here. You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more. We'll go ahead and click that. Skills will increase your effectiveness in both space combat and ground combat. Select any of these skills to see a full description of the benefits gained by purchasing it. Every space skill costs 1 space point to purchase, while every ground skill costs 1 ground point. You will earn 1 space point every level and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach that level. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths, so this over here. Space skills have 3 paths corresponding to the engineering, science, or tactical categories, while ground skills have only a single unlocked path. Confused? Don't worry, we'll be going through it. Unlocks sometimes offer choices upon reaching certain milestones. They are also the primary means of learning to train your bridge officers in new abilities. You may select any unlock node to see what what benefits it provides. So we just hover over this, and you can see that once we get to this part, we can choose Hangar Health, which is a space skill. So your hangar pets, basically like little fighters, shuttle stuff, will have an additional 10% maximum hull capacity. Or you can have battery expertise, which is also a space skill. Increases the duration of most battery and device effects by 100%, which I probably would never use. I would go for the hangar pets one. Of course, you need a ship to make use of that. Anyway, powerful abilities can be earned by spending 24 or more of your space points in a single category of skills. So that's what this is up here. So you can see that when we hover over it, when you build everything up to here, here's some additional skills that you can select. You will not be able to earn enough space or ground points to purchase everything available to you. You may change your skills by clicking the Retrain Skills button. Gold subscribers earn free retrain tokens every rank. Okay, so that's like online, like paying monthly or whatever. And additional retrain tokens can be purchased via the Zen store. That's the online store. Hello there, RP Sims. Nope, you did not miss anything. Yeah, I was planning on going to Risa, but the Admiral said, no, you got work to do. Technically, it's not letting us go to Risa for the summer event. I don't think my character is high enough. Could I take my main? Absolutely. But I've been there, done that with my main. So we're playing on the free account. Okay, so the skills that we're talking about, looks like we got 2 space points right down here and 1 ground point. So we can go through here and decide, okay, let's choose 2. What do we want here? We got shield restoration, we got shield capacity, energy weapon training, projectile weapon training, hull capacity, and hull restoration. I'm almost thinking shield restoration. I don't know, hull restoration is a good thing too. Well, since he's in the science field, let's go and just keep it in science. She blinded me with science. Let's go shield restoration. We're going to select that there. We're going to click purchase. Hello, welcome, Wales. Glad to have you here. So yeah, we're going to purchase that. Now we can choose another one of these if we want, or we can just go right down the line and we can improve our shield restoration even further. So let's do that. We'll purchase that. Hope you're having a good day there. Now we got a ground point right down here. We got 1 ground point to spend. We'll go over here. We can do weapons, endurance, kit, or personal shields. And this kind of tells you some of the stuff that, you know, you have to get this before you get anything else. I typically go with this one and this one. So let's choose this and we will purchase that. And right off the bat, we got something here that we can select, because we're already up to this line. So we can do science training for a ground skill. We can bridge officer. We can unlock the ability to train a bridge officer in a new ground ability, hypospray, dilovine, or medical tricorder. Between the two, I think the medical tricorder is the better of the two. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And bada boom, bada bang, we are done with that. So the last thing that we need to go ahead and do is talk to the chief medical officer. And maybe they'll let us go to Risa. That's not the way I want to go. The chief medical officer is over here. Get out of my way. Here! Take some minor regenerators to get you started. I don't want you to be injured and not be able to do anything about it. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Gee, thank you there, Chief Medical Officer. That's really helpful. Let's go through this tutorial as well. Out of commission. You should also learn more about ship injuries if you choose to accept more difficult missions. You run the risk of damaging your ship. I want you to understand what may happen. Please speak to the Chief Engineering Officer. Okay. Alright, we're not going to worry about all this stuff here. We can deal with that when we get there. That's just a bunch of hubbub. So, Chief Engineering Officer should be down here. I think that's him.
When you're ready to return to your ship, click the Beam to Ship button in the upper left corner of your minimap.
Really? I don't think this is the right guy. Maybe this is him. I don't know. Speak to Chief Engineering Officer. Let's go to in progress here. Who are we speaking to? Well, I guess it's him. I don't know. We don't have a...
When you're ready to return to your ship, click the Beam to Ship button in the upper... You can find various ship services here in the Ship Requisition Center.
Okay, that's not quite what I wanted. Well, let's talk to this guy. Okay, yeah, this is him. I've got some spare minor components here. You should take some. You never know when you'll need a spare power coupling. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Another tutorial. A difficulty decision. You should learn more about the difficulty slider. More difficult missions are available to you if you are willing to take the risk. These missions will provide you with greater rewards, but there is greater danger as well. You should know how to change your difficulty settings, blah, 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 blah. Speak to the assignment officer. One of the things at Risa, what it had said was that you have to complete the tutorial missions. And I'm thinking, since we have not done any of these, that's the reason why we can't go to Risa. Well, we can go to it, but we can't go to the event. We want to go to the event, trust me. Alright, here's the assignment officer. To access the difficulty slider, go to Options. Under the Basic tab, there is a setting, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to worry about all that, so continue. Alright, yay! We may still have to be a certain level to get there. I don't know. Let's go talk to the Admiral. Let's see. Let's look at our missions here. Here's our available stuff. Okay, so I know Stranded in Space is the next next thing in the story. Now, if you want to look at the stories, this is where we're at, the Klingon War. Which should be a lot of fun, since the ship that we have is a hybrid Klingon Federation ship that actually comes later in the storyline. But hey, you know, who's counting? So this is what we're doing right here. Stranded in Space. Save the crew of the Bolian freighter from the fierce Orion Syndicate.
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock. It may need assistance.
It may. Oh, and that's all he's going to say. So, Dana Broad is an experienced captain and the daughter of a former Starfleet officer. It's not like her to be out of contact. Your orders are to head out to sector space and find Azura. I've already transmitted the ship's last known coordinates to your comm officer. Well, that's convenient. Thanks, I appreciate that. Alright, so we're good to go. We will go ahead and beam up to the ship. And this is ugly. Yeah, that's why I'm not playing this with my main character on my actual account, because I do not care for that ship at all. USS Terminator over here, and the Kroll and the Pegasus. Bye-bye! Alright, let's head on out to Sector Space. We'll go ahead and end things right there, and I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, if you're liking the series, please click that thumbs up, that like icon, because it really does help out me and the station and the series. And if you're new here, click that subscribe button and ring that notification bell, so that way you get notified of future sci-fi content, which comes out every Sunday. But you might want to know what it is that gets uploaded. And then, if you like live streaming, head on over to Twitch, give me a follow over there, and you'll be able to get notification of when I go online, and you'll be able to be part of the show and see all of this weeks and months ahead of time. Then over on Instagram, I take pictures and photos of projects that I'm working on behind the scenes. Twitter, use that for official KILR news and announcements and retweets of things that I think you might find interesting. Snapchat, well, once in a while I do something with that, and if you just happen to have an account with Snapchat, well, you can add me. And whenever I put a picture with labels or something on it, you'll get notified about that. Then there's Patreon, for those of you who believe in the KILR cause and would like to invest in the channel and help see it grow. Anything you're willing to do is greatly appreciated. And there are rewards and bonuses for being a Patreon supporter. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you on the next episode of our Trek in Space. Have a killer awesome day.